Hey there, it's Leslie at Leslie's Cookies and Treats, and today let's make these meowy cute patriotic kittens for the 4th of July. So I flooded my cookie, and you can see how to do that if you watch the video on flooding cookies. I'll leave a link in the description. And then I sketched out a drawing for my cat using a non-toxic pencil. And now I'm just going to outline the different sections, and because the ears are so small, I'm just going to flood that in completely as I get to that section. All of my icings are about a 15-second consistency, and in these skinny little sections, I'm going to put a squiggle of icing in the middle to hopefully prevent craters. Now I'm going to start piping the top hat, and I'm going to use a wet on wet effect, and I'm going to alternate red and white royal icing in about a 15-second consistency, and I'm going to pipe a red stripe and then immediately pipe a white stripe right after it. I can use my scribe as needed to settle each section down, but I'm going to need to be careful not to mix the two sections together so that it just keeps its striped shape. And I'm going to continue to do that all the way across the hat. And when it dries, there will be no dents of separation between the icing colors, and this is called a wet on wet effect. And once I'm finished with that, I'll let it dry while I go ahead and pipe in the face of the cat. And then I'll set the entire cookie aside to dry for at least 10 minutes. And I like to use my scribe to settle the icing down and make sure it has a really smooth surface on the top. And then I'm just going to put these little black pearls in for eyes. Okay, my cookies had time to dry for a little bit, and I'm going to take my white icing now and just add the inside of the ears and use my scribe again to shape the icing and settle it down. And then I'm going to put in my blue icing and give it a shake to settle it down, and then I'm going to pipe in the nose. And again, using my scribe to settle the icing down. Now I have these cute little bow ties that I made in a separate video. I'll leave a link to that in the description, and I'm just going to attach it to the bottom of my cat with a little bit of royal icing. Isn't that cute? Now I want to give my cat a little bit of fur at the top. So I have a star tip. I think it's a number 16 tip. And I'm just going to use some stiff white icing here and give a little squiggle so that he has a little bit of hair at the top coming out from under his hat. And I'll use my scribe to kind of bring it down to a point. And I want the brim of my hat to stand up higher than everything else, so I'm going to go over it again and fill that in. And then I'm going to let my cookie dry completely, and I waited until the next day, and now I have some gel food color here, and I'm just going to paint on some little whiskers, and I'm also going to give his nose a little highlight. Now I grabbed a black edible marker, and I'm just going to make a little bit of fur in the ears and some dots around his nose. Isn't he cute? I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. If you did, please be sure to hit the like and subscribe button. It helps me out a lot. And be sure to check out the Positively Cute Patriotic Puppy. I'll leave the link in the description. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a great 4th of July.